guys, my name is Haven. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you are a regular here, then thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I did a poll on Instagram asking you guys if you'd prefer that I do a PUR Cosmetics Creator Palette look first, or IT Cosmetics Full Coverage Moisturizer, which is very new to me. I actually thought you guys were going to vote for that one, but you guys did seem to prefer the PUR Cosmetics palette. So I have never used a PUR anything. I mean, this is my pure first impression of PUR Cosmetics, because unless I've used a sample or something, I've never actually purchased anything. But I saw my girl Demetra. She is Breakups to Makeups. I'm sure you know her by now. I keep mentioning her like crazy. It sounds like I have a crush. Maybe I do. She's one of my faves for sure. But she did a video on this palette, and I literally added to cart within 5 minutes of after watching her video. Like, normally if I see a video and I love something, I'll kind of think about it, you know, read the reviews and this and that. Nope, this one I just couldn't buy it fast enough. I actually thought it was going to be sold out because of how amazing it was. So enough of the talk. The palette I'm referring to is this one. It is the PUR Cosmetics Creator Palette. I'm loving all the texture here. I love how you get a preview of the colors. I love how my lizard's making noise in the back. And then also in the back of the package, it shows you, you know, kind of what each color looks like. And I was just stunned when she was doing swatches. I literally was just, I was like, oh, like I had to pick my jaw up off the ground. So we're going to open this together and take a look at it. I have not swatched this, so this is 100% us finding out together, even though I already know it's amazing. So again, the packaging is stunning. I mean, that is awesome. I just really love all the texture, and the back is the same. So this is the palette. These are the colors. It has the film over it that says each color name. I'll take that off so you can get a visual of all of these stunning shades. Like, gorge, gorge. Okay. And what really sold me on this is I've never seen this before in my life, and I own like probably 30 palettes at this point, but the back actually comes off. So you can use this sitting upright, and this huge ass mirror. I mean, this is like your own vanity practically. I mean, that is awesome how it just sits there and you can apply your makeup with this palette alone. I also love that it's called the Creator Palette. I mean, there's so many different options. Of course, like I mentioned, we have mattes and shimmers, and we also have a bronzer and a highlight. So there are just so many freaking possibilities with this bad boy. Like, I am excited. And just to add a cuter touch, it says, "Don't just dream it, create it," at the top of the mirror. So that's cute. You guys can always see my freaking Starbucks in my mirror. That's funny. Anyway, okay, so without further ado, I'm hopping into this baby. I can't wait. Like, this is just, wow. This is heavy and good quality as well. I can't remember how much this was, but anyway, I also wanted to mention I picked up some new brushes by Morphe. They're in a sale, and I was just really loving this bag. And it's basically just like a classic brush set, I think, like their basic brushes. And so I just got basically these types of brushes. I haven't opened these at all, so we're going to use them today for the first time. Just to give you a visual, these are the brushes I'm going to be using. They are beautiful. I think they're rose gold or something. I don't know. They really caught my eye, and they were on sale, so I just decided to go for it. Why not? And you can't beat the free case as well. So let me just go ahead and open up this Creator Palette and just kind of glance at it and just see where exactly I would like to start things off today. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with priming my eyelids as usual. I'm sure you guys know what I'm using by now, a L'Oreal Magic Decrease. Surprise, surprise. So let me just go ahead and swipe that over the lids. They did give me some samples of like some eye primers and stuff, but I think I'm going to save those for like a full face of first impressions or something. Anyway, okay, so I'm loving these brushes. Look how beautiful and like fluffy. Like, they're just so luxurious. So the first brush I'm going to use is this one. I want to see if these have numbers. Nope, doesn't have numbers on them. And I always like to hop in with a tan transition color. So this one in particular is screaming out to me, which is the color Producer. So it produces a base for you, so that's nice. So I'm hopping in with that and just tapping off the excess, and we're just going to go in windshield wiper motions in the crease. Oh, I just looked at the sheet and I just told you Producer, and that was totally a lie. That was called Composer. And the one that I'm going to use right now is Producer. So this is Composer, this is Producer. So I'm going to hop in with Producer, which obviously is a little bit darker. And I'm going to use that same brush, and we're just going to trace over and get a little bit more pigment on that crease. The blendability is undeniable. It's just smooth as butter. Wow. This might be my daily. I'm having an issue though. I have so many palettes. I'm just thinking about giving them to a few of you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys would be interested in like palettes that were used one time or even just swatched in my hand, but I have like 10 of those, and I'm like starting to lose storage space, believe it or not. So I was thinking about doing something like that, like I swatched it, do you want it giveaway? Whatever. Let me know if that's something you guys would ever, be interested in. I'm just going to continue blending. I am not putting any additional product on the brush. I'm just taking what's on the lid, and we're just going to make sure there's no harsh lines and, the usual scene. I don't know what to do, you guys. I'm kind of at a loss right now. There's too many beautiful colors, if that makes sense. Okay, so now that we have some warmth on the crease, I am going to go ahead and go in with a darker color. This is bizarre, and I don't do this, but this is like a kind of like an olive green shimmer. I might just add that in my outer corner. I know that's like against the rules, but I kind of just want to do it. So we're going in with that shimmery olive color, and I'm just going to keep that really tight on my outer corner. I just want to see what the pigment is like. Ooh, it is there, that's for sure. Guys, this palette is everything. It's so gorgeous. Like, everything blends like a dream. And the freaking pigmentation, undeniable. So I'm actually going to go in with that first brush. Again, no additional product. We're just going to kind of marry everything. I'm sitting here like stressing over what color I'm going to use on my actual lid. And I use so many champagnes and neutrals that, like, I don't know why, but this color right here is starting, it's screaming at me, and I know it's like over the top, but sometimes people like to experiment with makeup, right? I mean, God, YOLO. I mean, the shit washes off in a minute, so if we don't like it, we can wash it off. So you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and put this lime green shimmer, which is called Marketer. These are all like job occupation names. That's weird. Okay, so the lime green color is called Marketer, and just to give you a visual, holy mother of God. Whoo! Whoo! Okay, so actually I'm just going to go ahead and take that right off my middle finger and place it on my inner corner. So we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to wipe it off and, start over. But let's just see. Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, give your girl a sec. It looks like a McDonald's ad, like it's totally yellow and red. Hold on. Okay, hi pigment, like holy shite. I'm sorry, Mom, I'm trying not to. All right, I'm actually going back in with my pinky. I'm gonna go over that because it's so intense and I just feel like going intense. Look at that. Dead. I can't. Nope. Alrighty, so let's just hop in with the other inner corner because I think I'm gonna just roll with this. I cannot, I'm just, obviously I'm speechless. I can't even, like, I don't even have words right now. This is I've never seen anything so pigmented. I thought it was going to be more in the lime green family, but it's actually like a gold, like a rich gold. So I'm taking that first brush, no additional product as usual, and I'm just kind of going where the colors marry, and I'm just going to kind of blend. Okay, so I feel like we have some serious, inner corner going on. I want to actually intensify the crease in the outer corner to match what we have going on in the inner corner because, woo, it's very intense. I'm going to hop back in with this color, Producer, and I just want to add a little bit more depth here in the crease and maybe just like, darken things up. I mean, it might happen with Designer. I might have to read all these out loud because I'm dying. They are all literal occupations. Okay, so going in with that, just doing some blending. Wow. Now I'm going to take this tiny little brush. I usually use this to stamp on like a dark color, and that's what I'm going to do. I just wish, the only thing I wish about this palette is that there was like a dark, like a matte, like a black or a matte brown. I do see that there's like this shimmery navy blue. Maybe that would add some depth in my outer corner. The shimmery navy blue is called Designer, which I thought I just said Designer. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. I'm having an off day. I apologize. But this right here is the color Designer. It is very dark, but it's a shimmer. So we're just going to roll with it, guys. I mean, this is all an experiment. That's what this is all about. Woo! Hot damn. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this lightly in my outer corner. Okay, taking that very first brush, blending our lives away. Wow. I'm gonna say this is one of the most pigmented palettes I've ever used in my life. I mean, yeah, we have our Juvia's Place and we have a few others that we all love, but I'm just blown away by this PUR Cosmetics. I'm seriously just so impressed with the pigment. And I love that it comes with the bronzer and a highlight as well. So we're obviously going to be using those once I get my foundation on. But yeah, so I'm just going to hop in with that second brush, fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with the two tan colors at the top that we use. And again, just blending, blending, blending. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and put a lighter champagne-y type color over this green. Because yes, it is green, but it's coming off as more of a yellow to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in with the shade Actor, which is this one. It's so pretty, goodness. And I'm going in with a flat brush that is, it is Morphe, but it's not part of the set that I'm using today. But I'm just going to go ahead and go in with that over here. And I'm just going to kind of lightly place that over the yellow. I just want to make it pop. So I do have a tad bit of fallout, not worried about it, haven't done my foundation. So what I'm going to do is just throw on some eyeliner and foundation, and we'll come back and do the bronzer and the highlight, and we'll see how that goes. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I put on my brows, and I also put on some foundation and powder. So I have not like bronzed or done blush or anything of that nature, which I should probably grab some blush because there's not any in this palette. Okay, so just to give you a look at the eyes, that is what I went for. I kind of wish I would have went a little bit more outside of my box, but whatever. It was a first impression, and I guess I was just going with what I knew, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is hop in with some blush, because there's not a blush in this palette. So I'm going to hop in with the Milani Hermosa Rose. It says face powder, but I'm just going to use it as a blush today. So let me just hop in with a Wet n Wild brush, and we will just go ahead and put a little bit of color on here. Oh yeah, now I remember why I don't use this. Literally nothing. Alright, let me just go grab some blush, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hop in with the Get the Pretty Started from my girl Breakups to Makeups. Gonna mention her again. But no, Demetra, you're amazing. Like, I love you. If you guys have not checked out her page, please do. Okay, so we're going to just... So we're going to hop in with the Benefit California blush, which is this color here. And I just love it. I think I referred to it as California at one time, but it's actually California. So good to know. Now is time to try out these, the bronzer and the... What the fuck was that? Look what just fell on the ground, guys. If you are a regular, then you know what this is. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Obviously, I didn't use that ever again. Okay, so what we're going to do is hop in with the bronzer. This is the bronzer color. I'm assuming it's probably going to be Architect or something. Nope, it's just called Bronze and Highlight. Oh my god, there is a color called Architect, though. I was kidding. Wow. Okay, so we're hopping in with the bronze. I'm going to use a Sigma brush I've never used before. Just go ahead and dip on in. Ooh, there is a little bit of fallout there. And nothing on the brush. All right, let's go ahead and dip into it. Okay, all right, we can work with it. Okay, so that's the bronzer. I'm a fan, actually. That works for me. It's actually the right shade. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. It works. As far as the highlight, I'm going to just hop in with another brush. We're going to go in with this Sigma. It's an F40. And again, this is what the highlighter looks like. And let's just go ahead. You know what? I'm hopping in with something smaller than an F40. I'm going to hop in with this little guy right here. I think that these do us favors. When you use a smaller brush, I think it works out for highlight. So I'm hopping into that highlighter, tapping off the excess. Ooh. Ooh, guys, check this out. Are you seeing it? Oops. Do the nose and the Cupid's bow. This highlighter is pretty decent. I mean, I can't deny that my Jouer Skinny Dip is like the key to my heart, but I have to say this highlight is not, it's not leaving me mad, I'll tell you that for sure. Okay, so I am going to be hopping in with a lip color. I wasn't sure what to use, so I just figured I would just reach for something that I know, you know, is pretty, what's the word, versatile. So I'm going to hop in with my Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in the color Share. I do have the liquid lipstick as well as the matching lip liner, so I love these two together. So I'm just going to go ahead and I tried to sharpen this today, so let's just see how that works out because it looks a little rickety. But I am just going to go ahead and line my lips. And then, of course, we're going in with the same color, Share, C-H-E-R, if you're wondering. And let me just swipe that over the liner. Okay, now you can see why this is one of my favorite colors. It's just so gorgeous, and it goes with anything. It reminds me a lot of Jeffree Star Androgyny and also ColourPop in the shade Dopey. They all have that sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a dark rose color or something. I really don't know how to describe it, but I know I love it. That's all that matters. So yeah, what I'm going to do is throw on some mascara, and then I guess we're going to take a look at the finished look. I mean, I don't really know that I have much else to do. Oh, I did want to read the shade names really quickly. Like I said, the ones I did read all seem to be occupations, so let's just see. So what we have, wow, they really are all jobs. Okay, we have writer, composer, producer, teacher, painter, poet, rock star, designer, architect, artisan, marketer, and actor. That's cool, and it's called the Creator Palette, so I like that whole vibe. I'm into that. Anyway, so let me just throw on some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm really into this look. Like, I am feeling it. I have zero complaints. The only thing I feel that we're missing is a inner corner highlight. I want to get a little bit of, like a pop of color up in my inner corner. Sure. I actually have no idea where I got this brush. I just saw it for the first time. Doesn't say Sigma, so it's not part of my Sigma collection. Whatever, who cares? Okay, so I'm just going to use this side. It's tiny, and sure. And we're going to use the shade Actor. That's the last shade that we used here on our inner crease. So let me just go ahead and dip that into this little brush and get that on the inner corner. Oh yeah, that definitely added a little bit of a oomph to it. Oh my gosh, look how much that brightened everything. Wow. I know that has the tendency to do so, but this actual formula, it's really just brightening, if that makes sense. So much so that I'm going to be a rebel. And I'm going to do my brow bone. So funny, I don't highlight my brow bone very often, but last week I decided to do it out of the blue, and we were out to dinner, and Justin's like, oh my god, you have to go to the bathroom. He's like, you have stuff like all over your eyebrows. He's like, you got eyeshadow on your eyebrows on accident. And sure as shit, I ran to the bathroom, and what do you know, it's my highlight on my brow bone. He had thought that I like slipped and made a mistake or something. Anyway, I thought that was cute. Sort of all over the place, I apologize. I'm going to throw my hair down. We're going to come back and do finished look thoughts and review, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and tossed my hair down, and I just want to come back for the finished look. My hair has some weird wavy look going on, but it's actually called I haven't washed my hair in a few days, so bear with me. Honestly, I just, whatever, I didn't really do my hair, so I'm just letting you know this is from yesterday at work. So my actual thoughts on this palette are everything I dreamed of and more. I mean, the effing pigmentation, you guys. Can I get a minute for that? Like, stop. And I just can't get over, I can't get over this right here. This part, how this part comes off like that. Like, oh my god. God, how convenient can you get? Like, I'm sorry, that is amazeballs. And I just love everything about this palette. I love how it's like a dreamer type, creator type thing where it's got all occupation names. I also love how it comes with a bronzer and a highlight. I mean, a lot of palettes don't come with that. They're just eyeshadow, obviously. And I can't wait to keep playing with this baby. I think I'm going to keep this at the surface of my makeup pile and continue to play with it on a daily basis. So my final thoughts are you should pick this up. So I definitely am obsessed with the Creator Palette, you guys. Like, I wish you could all try it. I think it's like 35. I'm just going to look it up right now. So yes, this palette is $42 at Ulta. And I think it's worth the price. I mean, I think the quality of, you know, the packaging and the pan sizes are pretty decent, and you get a lot in here. Like, I have like 10 other ideas to do with this bad boy. So I'm a fan. I want to thank Demetra for always being on top of it and, you know, giving the greatest reviews, because she's seriously the reason I bought this. I would have never even heard of it if I hadn't watched her video. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments, if you had any suggestions or ideas, or what color scheme I should go for next. But I will be doing a makeup challenge and a 70s decade collab, and also a first impression on the moisturizer, the full coverage moisturizer. So I have a lot of shit to do. There's not enough hours in the day. Like, I would give anything if I had like a 3-day weekend every weekend, because like I just never have enough time to edit, film, have a life, and work 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? But it's my hobby, and when it's your hobby, it's your passion, and you don't mind doing it. I mean, it's something you do enjoy. So I enjoy it, but I just wish I had more time to enjoy it. But anyway, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So stay tuned for my upcoming videos. You know, like I just mentioned, I have several to do. And, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So give this video a thumbs up if you did. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. So I will see you guys very soon. Bye.